Well, hello there, it's Darren here. I'm in the shed talking about fruit trees. Well, I did notice somebody put on that they bought some bare root trees, and for some reason they've planted them and there's no life to them. The thing is, if every tree came out at the same time, it'd be fantastic, but it doesn't. So I'm just showing you these trees. So these trees are about, oh God, 5 years old now. We're only about to there now. That's a pear tree, so all the blossoms out. Cherry tree ready to go, same as that cherry tree. If I can get past, oh God, there it is, right. Apple tree ready to burst into life. This is a pear tree, they're ready to burst into life. An apple tree, so. Problem with these, they're not there looking as best as they can because I had to move them because I did this new fence, so I had to put them. I think that was over here, so I've had to like basically move it at least each one of them a meter and a bit back. That one's ready to go. Another cherry tree, just ready to burst out in a flower there. See that pear tree in the corner, the first one. This is another pear tree, different one. That hasn't quite flowered, so I don't know why that one at the back there is flowering now. I don't know, maybe just like that position. This is plum, absolutely covered in blossom. And this is well, it was cooking apple, but it isn't. And I'm still waiting for that to come up. So the thing is about bare rooting trees, fruit trees especially, you are meant to soak the roots into a nice bucket of water for at least 24 hours. So these trees here, I got them about, it would have been about 5 years ago. So they were only small. I'm sure they were just like, you know, when you get them in the soil and they're just packaged in plastic, they're not like proper pots. I thought they were pots. I'd said something with pots, but I thought about it wasn't. It was basically tight wrapped up. God, just little. And basically, when I do the fruit bushes, what I do, I tend to like put them into bigger bare pots. But this time, I basically put all these trees into here, in this area, and see if they grow. And this did start to grow. As you can see, like, you know how that one's there and that one's there, they were all close together. So over the years I've had to basically take them onto here and position them in different areas, you know, where the posts are, for the space, so they can spread out between them and all that. So yeah, technically they were bare rooted sort of, but I only put them in this area here because I just wanted to see whether it worked, not because it was, what was it, was £5 a tree, 2 for £8. So I wanted to see whether they would work or not, and they bloody well did. Money well spent, I tell you. I think I got 10, so I spent £40 on 10 trees. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah, 10, 11 I think I've got. So I must have bought 10. I must have bought a separate one from these ones, but yeah, looking good again. I've given it a little bit of a trim last year. That was another thing when you trim them. I normally do it about October time. I could trim it more, you know, like I could trim here, you know what I mean. So, but you have to bear in mind a lot of the times the branches that you're cutting off, that's the fruit. A lot of other plants, you know what I mean, like it's normally like the new growth is next year's fruit. But yeah, I'm learning as I go along with fruit trees. I'm not the best at telling you how to do things and all that, but it seems to, it seems to work for me, putting them in here. I will have to get a brace and pull this back here. In a way, you know, it is firm, it ain't going to go anywhere. It still likes this spot. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how much fruit this one. I think I got a couple of pairs. This is the first one I ever moved into this corner, and I didn't like it, but for some reason it seems to like it there. But that'll have to be tied back because it's moving around. Whether that puts stress onto the trunk, I don't know. But yeah, you know, I do recommend getting the cheap trees and all that you find at B&M or Home Bargains and stuff like that, because they are worth it. It does take a few years for them to establish, but that's a given when it comes to like getting stuff cheap. You know, if I had to buy like something like this, it probably costs us 40, 50, 60 pound, if not more, for these trees. I still remember, God, when I first was looking at trees like these, they were 25 pound each. I wasn't paying that. I'd rather pay £4. Anyway, it's bye from me. I hope your growing season for fruit and all that goes fantastic. Not me. I get that much fruit, it's unbelievable. Which obviously goes into wine if you've ever seen them videos, or pies or stuff like that. Anyway, it's bye from me. See you later, Tra. I'm in the shed.